How's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and today we're continuing on with Final Fantasy 13. Let's get going. Alright, now in the last full episode that we did, we made our way through Polim, made our way to Felix Heights, and made our way to this little, honestly, kind of idyllic little rest stop right here on our way to Hope's home. I should have uploaded a little brief farm guide, I guess, for the superconductors. I still only got 8. I don't know if the PC version just has worse drop rates or what. But yeah, I only ended up getting 8. I got 15 incentive chips. I have 26 credit chips, and I got a few digital circuits. And I was able to fully max out Fang's Crystarium, and I now have 11,000 Crystarium points to play with. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, I am going to try to get a preemptive strike on these guys. It is possible. It's difficult, but it is possible. Let's see, I need to get that behemoth up here. You know what? I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it the easy way. Alright, and let's go ahead and put slow on the behemoth. And then let's go ahead and target slow that guy. Then let's go into a double trouble real quick. And work on the behemoth again. And honestly, lightning should move on to the other guy, but it looks like we were able to. And we got the smite. Which is that instant kill. Very nice. And now if we go any further this way, we are going to get caught up in a cutscene. So let's take a look.
Must be light. Hey.
Why'd you save me?
I was asked to keep you safe. By lightning. And by Nora. I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. I put her in danger. I know that. Let me make things right.
You told me before that you couldn't.
And that words were useless and a lot of other things I shouldn't have said. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to set things straight. So I didn't. I thought if I couldn't make up for it, then all the apologies in the world wouldn't mean a thing. So I decided I had to find a way to pay for it first. Before I'd even have the right to say sorry. But, it's like you said. I was using that as an excuse so I could run from my own guilt. And that hit home. Oh. Look, Hope. I know what happened was my fault. I don't deny it, and I am sorry. Here. That's lights, isn't it?
Why'd you...
That knife was a present from Sarah. To keep her safe. She trusted you with something that important. You should be the one to carry it. I'll find a way to make things better. Just give me time. If nothing I do is good enough, then I'll take any punishment you want to dish out.
She's gone, Snow. You can take the blame, but it won't bring her back.
I'm sorry.
I knew it all along. I knew it, but... I had to blame someone. I had to. I needed a reason to keep on fighting.
It wasn't someone's fault. It was mine. Take it out on me. And keep yourself alive until you do. I have to keep going. Look at that. You don't even need any help. You're all right. That's good to see. Just let me catch my breath. Get back! I got this.
No! Always the hero. You want to die? You can't. I won't let you.
All right, so we got this guy again, although he is technically different. So we are going to go ahead and Libra him right away, just so we could see his weaknesses. Now, there is really nothing that Hope could do here. It doesn't matter what you try to do. Hope is not going to win this fight. So just play, do your best to kind of bring his HP down a little bit. But Hope is supposed to lose this particular part of this fight.
Not bad, kid. Where's Snow?
He's okay.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never know what hit it.
All right, now we are actually going to go ahead and retry this fight. Because I want to make sure Hope is capped off on all of his current Crystarium, which in fact he is. And B, I want to set up some paradigms. First here we have Relentless Assault, which is Commando Ravager. Here, instead of Diversity, we're going to make another Relentless Assault. And then here for Delta Attack, let's do Saboteur. Come on, Ravager Synergist. And we're going to go ahead and make that one our active. And then let's do Sentinel Commando Medic. Yep, that will be good. Then now let's do Sentinel Commando No, Sentinel, Ravager, Ravager. And then just for the absolute horribleness, if things go horribly wrong, Sentinel, Medic, Medic. All right. And people are equipped with stuff, right? Yes, they are.
Not bad, kid. Where's Snow?
He's okay.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never know what hit it.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do our best to get slow on this guy, while Hope is casting Protect on us, as well as Shell and all of that. And I know that he is already slowed, and we can't make him any more slow, but this is also helping to stabilize the stagger gauge and all of that good jazz. Alright, and now at this point, let's go to Solidarity. Get in our Sentinel and Commando work while Hope heals us up.
Gotta stay in control.
Thanks. Cheers.
Alright, and then now let's go ahead and go to Relentless Assault. We're going to do one level of Relentless Assault. Then we're going to bump down to the second one. Then bump up to the first one. And then bump down to the second one. And we're just going to keep him juggled like this. Get as much damage in as we can. Well, that's annoying. That launch didn't work. There we go. Alright, and now essentially we're just going to be moving back and forth here between the Relentless Assaults until dude is dead. Keep an eye on your health. If anyone starts getting too low, we can go ahead and go to Solidarity.
Gotta stay in control.
And then now we can go back to Relentless Assault. And the reason why we are popping back and forth between the Relentless Assault is it's either every 2 or every 3 times you do a paradigm shift. You actually go into it with a full ATB gauge. So you're able to kind of manipulate things a little bit and get the most out of the ATB and get the most damage output available. That is not what I wanted to happen right there. All right. And let's go ahead and get healed up, and then we'll go back into Relentless Assault. Oh, and he has actually dropped out of slow. So, I don't think we need it, but we can go ahead and apply it again anyway. And we're actually being targeted. So let's go ahead and go into Mystic Tower. Okay, no, I don't need that. Let's go ahead and just pop him up and deal with him that way. And there we go. Boss is dead. We got 960 CP for that. We also got a shield talisman and 8 abominable wings.
Operation Nora didn't work out. Oh, my.
You'll be okay. I'll keep you safe.
Lightning. Me too. I mean, at least I'll try. I'll try to watch out for you two.
Don't forget about this one. That one'll be all right. He's too stubborn to die.
Knowing you'll always be welcome, no matter how much has changed. That's what having a home is all about.
All right, and here we are in the Esthium. We're at Hope's home. This chest right here contains a tuft of Phoenix down. And let's go ahead and head on up to the front door.
Hope.
Mom's gone.
Nora.
Dad, I know. I'll be in my room. We're gonna rest up. Then we'll leave. If they find out you're sheltering Lassie, they'll...
Huh? You're my son. This is your home. My son.
All right, and now while we are inside of Hope's home, we can kind of explore things here as Fang, like whatever the heck this is. Master Control Terminal. It is an elegant and modern design and looks expensive. But what does it do? What does it do? And are those wires or are they the support system? Like, what is that? Who knows? And if we come down here, I don't think it's here yet. No, it's not. We have a photograph right here. Two small figures visible in this photo seem to be Hope and his mother. Hope's father must have been at a distance while he took the photo. And then we got this TV with built-in speakers that look like they might actually be good for a TV sound system, but then the surround sound system is in the absolute wrong position. A handful of academic texts and homemakers magazines occupy the otherwise sparse shelves, but none of Hope's possessions are to be seen. And yeah, in order to actually progress the story, we need to interact with the TV, which is why I didn't while we were there. This appears to be Hope's family portrait. A contented smile graces the face of Hope's father, but Hope himself to be in a sullen mood. Alright, and I believe that's everything that we can find, so let's go ahead and interact with the TV.
Now for an update on the situation in Palampolum. The Lassie continue their desperate flight, and the military has now launched an all-out campaign to eliminate them. In the event you must leave your home, please follow the instructions broadcast on this channel.
Must be the kid's family.
Roughly 2,500 civilians believed to have come in contact with the Lassie are now being held in quarantine by the Sanctum. Our latest Instapoll has shown a vast majority in favor of the immediate purging of these individuals, believing their treatment...
Lay down.
Oh, right. See, you took the kid's toy away.
He gave it back to me. Said he didn't need it anymore.
Go figure.
It was too much. What happened to Sarah? All I could think about was, what could I have done? I hated myself for not trusting her. It hurt too much. I couldn't face it. Look, Snow. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
For what?
Everything.
If you told me your real name, I suppose I could.
Have Sarah tell you. When she comes back.
Deal.
My dad said he'd like to see you guys. He wants to talk.
The blame is mine. I couldn't save her.
If it wasn't for Snow, I wouldn't be here right now.
Snow. Did Nora... Did she say anything to you?
Hope. She said to get him home.
And that's exactly what you've done.
Phew.
Face to face like this, it's hard to believe you're all dangerous fugitives. But the entire world is scared to death of you, Lassie. No, not even just you. People who've helped you, bumped into you. Sometimes it's even just people who've walked by one of you. They think they're tainted and want every one of them purged.
The Sanctum's a puppet of the Foul Sea. To them, our lives don't mean anything at all. We'll stop this. Take down the Sanctum and save Cocoon.
You've thought that through? If Lassie take down the Sanctum, fear of Pulse will only get worse. It won't stop at fear. People will take up arms and stand against you. Can you imagine it? The rampant violence.
When the government's control is gone, the citizens will revolt. So what then? We're supposed to just smile and eat a bullet? That means you too.
I know I'm part of this. I'm on your side of the fence. Harbor of Lassie and a public enemy.
Coming here was a bad idea.
This is your home. We're all here. Let's figure this out together. Huh?
Heads up!
Hope! In the back!
You're not ready for this. I'll stay here. Snow, help my dad.
Come on.
All right, now here we have a fight with some SciComm soldiers and the aerial snipers. No one knew, but we are going to be, or at least I am going to be kind of milking these guys for all they're worth. I'm going to try to get a little bit of extra gil off of them. Looks like we might need to heal though.
I'll deal with you.
Oh, and Hope's dead. I'm going to go ahead and throw a Phoenix down, get Hope up. Alright, now let's go ahead and go into Relentless Assault. And take care of the aerial snipers.
Take down the enemy.
All right. Now, after that battle,
We barricade ourselves in here, they're not gonna just give up and go away.
we have access to Hope's home with all of these soldiers inside. More scavengers and the like. So let's go ahead and take care of these guys. All right, and this guy is almost down. There he goes. And treasure chest containing an ether soul.
Adrenaline's flowing now.
And then we got these guys right here. This is going to be more of the same.
Take down the enemy.
You staggered fool. All right. Now, if we make our way to the back over here, we have a treasure sphere,
At least here.
which we could grab for a brawler's wristband. And if you look on the map, you will actually see that enemies are respawning. And now these enemies will respawn in perpetuity, that just constantly over and over and over again. You could run through this house for the next like 87 trillion years, and as long as you still had power, they would still be spawning. And that, if you're just trying to move on, it can be annoying, but if you are trying to farm, it is very useful, actually. And I'm hoping I could show you why after one of these fights. The sooner the better. So first of all, a reason why it's cool that they keep respawning is they give you 160 CP. And of course, not there. But they also have a chance to drop, and I remember it on console version being about a 50% chance. Though the fact that I've done 3 battles and none of them have gotten me any seems to tell me that it might not be 50%. But they also have a pretty good chance to drop incentive chips, which will net you 2,500 gil per chip. So it is honestly a pretty good way to farm gil early on in the game. There is a better way that I believe is essentially a 100% drop rate. We are going to be fighting some, I forget if they're bombs or if they're cryo bombs, but one of their like guaranteed drops is like a bomb core, which can be used for crafting, but they also sell for a pretty good amount of gil. So if you want to follow along with what I'm doing, go ahead and run around this house for a little bit. I'm going to, honestly, what I want to do is get 99 of the incentive chips. I don't know if I'm going to have the patience for that, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get a minimum of 20. But anywhere north of 20 is what I'm aiming for. So if that is what you want to do, we have a save station right here, which I will go ahead and sell the superior credit or the incentive chips that I have right now. The 15 I have is going to give me 37,500 gil. I'm going to go ahead and sell that, as well as the credit chips I currently have. And then I'm not going to touch this. So when we come back, I will be able to tell you exactly how much I've been doing and how much game, like time in game, we have had. Which, looking at the clock right now, we got 28 hours and 23 minutes on the clock. So yeah, I'm going to farm. I guess I should probably go over how to get them to respawn. Honestly, just run down this hallway. Like, just run in a circle and they will start respawning. And you will be good to go. But yeah, I will go ahead and take care of this off screen. I will be back in just a mere number of seconds for you. But yeah, until then, peace. Alright, so we are back after just under 4 hours of grinding, if I'm doing my math right, going from 28:23 up to 32:10. That should be just under 4 hours right there. And in that time, I have managed to get, honestly, a lot of Phoenix Downs. I shouldn't need to worry about those for a while. And I have also gotten 54 of the incentive chips. I know I said that I was thinking of going for 99. I didn't plan or I didn't want to do this for another 2-3 hours. So that is perfectly fine. Although, that being said, I will go ahead and take on these two groups one last time. With what I've been doing, I've been focusing on the Bombardier, or the Bombarder, however you want to pronounce that. And then after that first attack right there, I've just been going into my second relentless assault, and then down to aggression once lightning is all done with that. And then just cycling up through the things again.
Take down the enemy.
And goes relatively quickly. And we got one more group over here. Start on the Bombardier. Bombarder. And then just wash, rinse, repeat. Alright, now once we are done with this, we are going to have a honestly a relatively difficult boss battle coming up. So I do recommend you prepare yourself for it. It is a multi-target boss battle, if you will. And it could be relatively difficult. So let's go ahead and first sell our chips that we've been grinding so hard to get. You can sell at any market. And that's 135,000 gil right there. Bringing us to 188.50 or 188.5, however you want to say that. Now, in order to prepare, I would recommend going into your paradigms. Honestly, don't really know if we're going to need anything much different than what I have right here. Give me 1 second. Alright, so, yeah, having two Relentless Assaults, which is Ravager, Commando, Ravager. Then having a Strategic Warfare, which is Commando, Sentinel, Synergist. A Solidarity, Commando, Sentinel, Medic. then a protection, which is medic, sentinel, synergist, and then combat clinic for when things get really rough. Medic, sentinel, medic. That should be fine right there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go over our equipment real quick. For lightning, I'm going to go ahead and pop on one of our doctor's codes. For Fang, Power Wristband, and Brawler's Wristband should be okay. And then for Hope here, let's go ahead and throw on this Tungsten Bangle. If you want to throw on a Silver Bangle, feel free. I am going to be leaving my Shaman's Mark on him just to keep the magic up. And I don't have anything else that would increase magic, right? Negative. Alright. So now, once everything is done and put, or like gone through, let's go ahead and examine the door right here.
Is it over? Are they?
They're fine. Your son's a tough kid.
Who ordered the battalion?
They'll take out the whole building next.
Dad!
Oh! Thank goodness. Are you hurt?
No. How about you?
Still in one piece.
My turn.
Don't shoot! I'll show you what a Lassie looks like! Me! I'm a Lassie! Surprised? Expected some kind of monster? I'm flesh and blood, like you! An ordinary citizen of Cocoon! Don't you get it? This has been our home our whole lives! How could we even think about destroying it? We want to protect this place just as much as you!
He's on our side? He's lying. What if he's telling us it's a trick?
You must be Snowvilliers. Yag Roche, Psychom Division. I understand your plight. However, the Pulse threat is not so easily dismissed. The very existence of Ulysses puts every last one of us in danger. Tell me, do you really think your life is worth more than the lives of millions of Cocoon citizens? I do not. And so, it falls to me to order your execution. It's that simple. It is my responsibility to see you put down. Your lives are forfeit.
Oh, cut the crap! You want Lassie? Then kill Lassie! Why do other people have to die? The purge has gotta stop!
Do you think we want to purge our own people? If any trace of Pulse remains, the populace will erupt into chaos. Without sacrifice, without the purge, Cocoon will die.
I gave no order!
No!
We're leaving. Hope, tie up your dad. We threatened you and forced you to help us. Got it?
There must be something
Do
else.
what she says. I can't let you get dragged into this. I want to stay here, but there's no place for a Lassie. I'm going with the others. We'll survive somehow. I promise you that. Dad, I hate to run out on you.
You're not running! This is not running away. You've made a choice. You'll survive and do what needs to be done.
You mean complete my focus?
Don't you worry about that. You make the choice.
Thanks, Dad.
Our turn, hero.
What? I can handle a little gas.
Catch your breath. I'll throw in some hits for you.
Alright, so first and foremost, let's go ahead and drop or pop a Libra scope here. With that, we will see that this thing is called the Havoc Sky Tank. It has 444,000 health. It is immune to wind and a whole bunch of status elements. But we will also see that it has various pods attached to it. The port side turret, the starboard turret, the port side hull, and the starboard hull. So each one of these has a different attack, if you will. The turrets themselves have a like a missile barrage thing, and the hulls have, I believe it's a you know what? I forget what the hull is. I wanted to say like machine gun fire, but that makes more sense for the turrets. It could be that the turrets are the machine gun fire and the hulls are the missile barrage. But either way, destroying each one of these 4 pieces deals incredible damage to the Sky Tank itself. So we are going to be focusing on those. I'm going to start with the turrets. And let's go ahead and see if we can't take this thing down. Watch out for that laser. Okay, so with that coming in, we're going to go ahead and just make sure everyone is healed by going into our combat clinic. Actually, what we should probably do is go into solidarity. Let Hope get us some... No, I'm not even... Still not in the right one. Protection. Let's go into protection to let Hope get some buffs on us and the like. That is our only synergist, right? Oh no, I also got strategic warfare. So now that we are healed up, let's go into strategic warfare. So that Hope can continue getting some buffs up while we do at least a little bit of damage. Alright, and now let's go into Relentless Assault. Drop down into Solidarity. Got one piece broken. Let's go ahead and do the starboard turret. Let's go into Relentless Assault, and I'm going to go ahead and drop a potion with lightning. I'm going to go ahead and drop another potion. The turret is down. Now let's go ahead and start working on the hulls. And this is the reason why we equipped the Doctor's Code. It is because, as you saw with me in the beginning, trying to make sure we had medics out, it is just, while it's possible, it just isn't really fast enough. I'm going to go ahead and throw another potion. Oh, we're not trying to run anywhere, Captain of the Sky Havoc thing. Keep an eye on your hit points and make sure that your buffs don't disperse. Yeah, so it is the hulls that do the missile barrages. There's only one hull left, so the damage output of this guy has been dramatically decreased. I mean, I don't think we're surrounded, my dude. But if you want to tell yourself that, go for it. The starboard hull should be going out here pretty soon. Alright, now the starboard hull is down, bringing the actual sky tank down to 85,128 HP. And it only has its little plasma beam thing left. And honestly, this thing should go down relatively quickly. At this point, for sake of holding on to potions, I will go ahead and go into a Solidarity. Just let Hope heal us up a little bit. Alright, now back to Relentless Assault. And now I'm just going to switch back and forth. Should have been doing this the whole time, but I was not really thinking through all the way. So with that coming out, if you are worried about it, you can switch into a synergist role. I personally have found that even on attacks that deal damage to the whole party, when you have a synergist out, it deals overall less damage. That could just be a little hyperbolic. I don't know if there's actually any testing that does that or that shows that. It is just what I feel like I have witnessed over my time. let's go ahead and drop back into strategic warfare because our stuff is going away.
Thanks.
And at this point, throw a potion.
Give it your best shot. Thank you. Give it your best shot. Take down the
Going to drop into solidarity real quick. Ow. Yeah, at this point, as long as you are paying attention, the Sky Tank has absolutely no chance of killing you.
Let's go.
And then now that we got it staggered, let's just go ahead and switch back and forth between our relentless assaults.
Follow my lead.
This thing should be going down probably in this turn, if not next. There it goes. Giving us 1,800 Christogen points. Uranium? Uranite? However you want to call that. The Platus Workshop. As well as a Crystarium expansion.
Again? There's no end to these guys.
Hey, you thing. Need a ride?
Don't get cute. Right, let's move it.
Take care, Dad.
When it comes to home and family, we never keep either as close as we should. Whoever stops to think that this time could be the last?
Seasick?
No, I'm fine.
Okay then.
Alright, so now that Hope, Fang, Lightning, and Snow have been picked up, we are here in the Nautilus entertainment system, if you will, with Sazh and Vanille. And as you can see, we have a fair bit of Crystarium points to go ahead and put forward. Let's take a look. Here with Sazh, we have Haste right here in Synergist. We also have Boon in Fire. And a roll level. On Ravager, we have Fyra, we have Spark Strike, we have Renew, which is a technique that revives allies from KO and restores their HP. And then our roll level. And then we also have Commando, which we can get Power Chain, our first roll level. Then we have Jeopardize, boost chain bonus of stagger targets upon attacking, as well as Scourge, deal heavy damage when attack to target about to recover from stagger. So whereas the girls that are commandos currently have launch and smite, this is the land version of smite. And then our second role level. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and get haste right here with Sazh. And then while we're here, Sazh is going to mostly be a commando. So I'm going to go ahead and max out his commando stuff right now. I should honestly be kind of close to being able to max out everything for him. Next we're going to work on Ravager, get his Ravager worked up. And if you don't have the CP to max all of these, I would recommend getting haste first, then working on Commando, working on Ravager, and then finishing off on Synergist. The haste is just going to make things a lot easier for us in the upcoming sections. And I should be able to cap out, actually. Yes, I did. And let's go ahead and confirm. All of those numbers match. Same with those. And same with those. So let's go ahead and take a look at Vanille real quick. Let's see. With her Ravager, we got Blizzard, Watera, Blizzara, and a roll level. On her Saboteur, we are looking at Dispel, which removes target's most recent status enhancement and deals magical damage. And then Medic, we have Renew, Raise, which this is an ability that raises an ally from KO. Alright. So, based purely on abilities, there's nothing that I would really say that you need to get right now. I'm going to work on the Ravager first. And then I'll work on Medic and then go into Saboteur after that. So there's Ravager. And if you look down at the bottom of the screen at the CP cost for what we're currently doing, the CP cost of everything we are currently putting in is incredibly expensive. Like that last one was just 2,000 CP. Like the rest of her stuff is 1040. And it was the same for Sazh. So the later into the game we get, the more expensive these upgrades are going to be. So the more CP you are ultimately going to need. But that being said, we were able to fully max out all of their stuff. Let's just go ahead and confirm. Yep, she is fully maxed out. Very nice. Alright, now walking around Nautilus, we're not going to be able to go this way. But we can go around this way. Right now, there's not really much for us to do except watch a number of scenes. So we're going to go ahead and do that. First one's going to be right here.
Not a lot of security here. Yeah, for these people, the Lassie panic must still seem like a world away. Huh. Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade. We're starting soon. What do you say? Let's go check it out.
Sure. Huh?
We interrupt this program to bring you a breaking news update. The Lassie, who surfaced in Palapolum and attacked the city's citizens, are still on the run from authorities. Sanctum soldiers are tracking their location, but have yet to engage the fugitives. The presence of hostages has been confirmed.
What's wrong?
It's her.
Yep. Looks like the army finally found him.
Hostages? They should just blow them away with the Lassie.
They're all infected by pulse or something by now anyway.
The parade's about to start. Come on, let's go.
All right. Before we go any further, I just want to take a look at these. Should honestly be perfectly fine. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next marker.
No point in coming if you. I'm sure everybody's fine.
Light of recent events elsewhere.
Hey, loosen up. Gotta make the most of this. Right?
I knew we'd be saying goodbye soon. Better to do it with a smile. The Pompous Sancta Parade, a pageant commemorating the war between Cocoon and Pulse.
The show is starting. Look.
It's party time, little lady.
Pulse-born spite and savage might, I will destroy Cocoon!
That is supposed to be Ifrit, by the way.
Here comes the attack from Pulse.
With trusty blade and Balsi's aid, I will defend Cocoon!
And that is supposed to be Ramu.
Tobacco! You dare oppose me? I will fulfill my focus!
Ragnarok!
I'll see grant me strength!
Sometimes I had to wonder, could our deaths have brought back peace?
Where to next, little lady?
I'll let you decide. Just keep on smiling.
I know. A Nautilus Park Day. With Sazh.
Yeah, but should we really be playing around?
Forget about that heavy stuff for a while. And maybe this'll just fade away.
Okay.
Great. Let's roll.
So this is the city of dreams?
Alright, so now this area, if I remember correctly, there isn't really much of anything for us to do here. I will explore everything just to confirm. But I'm pretty sure all we really need to do is move on to the next, whatchamacallit, the next quest marker. Yeah, there's no treasure chest, there's no interactables. So let's go ahead and move on to the location marker.
What's in Nautilus Park anyway?
It's a huge amusement park, built by the Sanctum. Bet they never expected to see visitors.
So, is this place special?
I promised Dodge. I was gonna bring him someday. Hope I can at least tell him about it.
You'll get the chance.
Maybe. I do know where they're keeping it.
Can I come with you?
Sure. More the merrier. What about you? You got someone special out there?
Special? No.
Really? Now that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kidding. I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, I'm just fine, thank you. I wanted to tell him everything, but I couldn't. Not until the time was right.
Alright, now proceeding on to the next event marker. We have a save station up there. Can I do anything with this? Do I need to board the other one? Give me a second. I want to double check something. Oh yeah, so riding this one just takes us back to the entrance area. Nothing going on over there. Let's go ahead and hop on the one that is actually marked for the quest. Board the Nautilus lift for Nautilus Park. Alright, now here, if we look at the map after the cutscene.
Somebody's excited.
Yeah. Hey, you could make some new friends.
Dodge is crazy about chocobos. He really wanted to come here.
Let's look around.
Indeed. And in we go.
Before we go inside, like I was saying, on the map you will notice that we have these weird like spoke things coming off. All of them are dead ends, lead to nothing, except for this one on the far left, which is going to give us a tuft of phoenix down. And the other ones have absolutely nothing in them, so don't even worry about it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the chocobos. Now the Chocobo Chica has taken wing. Find where the fugitive fledgling is hiding. It could not have gone far yet. So we have a little bit of like a little mini game here. We need to find the Chocobo Chick. First off, it is in here with these lambs. And you saw where it went right there. So it is right here on this little thingamajig. Cart, that's the word. All this fugitive flying has gotten it a little thirsty, so it is taking a drink at the fountain right now. And now I believe it wants to see what it's going to be when it grows up, and I believe he's right here with the other chocobos. And doing all of that does bring us down a treasure sphere, so let's go ahead and figure out what's inside. It is a star pendant. Resistance to poison, I believe 30%. And now our little buddy has gone up and around this way.
Always good to be among friends.
The fun times are doubled, and your worries feel far away.
And nothing ever seems as scary when you have someone to share it with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still number one, of course.
Of course. see Dodge, I can tell him about the chocobos. He's being held by the military.
Psychon, you mean?
Yeah, since he's a cocoon Lassie. They're running tests. They're trying to figure out his focus. I'm turning myself in.
Huh?
I know they execute Lassie, but hey, they're not total monsters. They'll listen to a final request. They'll have to. Before the end, I want to talk to Dodge one last time. I want to tell him about these chocobos. I want to tell him about everything I've seen.
But wait! Sazh!
Listen, I don't want you to worry. You're not part of this. You'll have plenty of time to split before I surrender.
That's not what I meant!
I'm sorry, Vanille. I'm tired of all this running.
But... you can't. What about Dodge?
Huh?
It's a Lassie because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge. I know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
Then tell me!
The Lassie who ruined your life was...
Soldiers? Where'd they come from? Get out of here, Vanille!
No place left to run.
We surrender, they'll kill us!
Alright, so now we have some enemies to fight through. And fight through them we shall. At this point, if you wanted to, you could like kind of switch into your synergist role, start getting haste on yourself and Vanille. The way I have it set up, she is also debuffing the various enemies. This honestly is not necessary at all. I'm just going to stick to slash and burn. And with us having the various things that we do, if enemies are ever really close enough, we, with slash and burn, will be able to get off various blitzes and other skills like that. We have some more foot soldiers and an Orion up here. Let's go ahead and take out the foot soldiers first. The core gunners.
This is gonna sting.
And then now start working on the Orion, which in theory should also be dropping, or have a chance of dropping superconductors. Let's go ahead and drop on into dual cast. See if we can't get this guy staggered. Go ahead and restabilize with slash and burn. Nope. That spark storm messed us up when we weren't able to stabilize it. That is what it is. But he is now down. And then we got these two guys right here. The Zwerg Metroids. Now, just fighting the two of those guys gave us 256 CP. And a smooth hide. But for two of them, 56 CP, that is quite a lot. And then we have another one up here guarding a treasure chest. Yeah, so they give 128 CP per little Zwerg enemy. And we got some new guns there for Sazh. Augment maintenance. Slightly extends the duration of offensive buffs, which is good, but because I honestly overpowered Sazh in the beginning with his what do I have equipped on him? His Deneb Duelers. Until I start actually upgrading the rest of his equipment, he's not really going to be changing equipment for really anything right now. But we have some more Zwergs and some foot soldiers. And those guys are down. For 299 experience points. We got nothing over here. Now we have an Orion and more Zwergs. Let's go ahead and take out the Metroids first. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and switch into Tide Turner real quick. Just get some haste up. And the like. Alright, now let's go into Slash and Burn. And then dual cast. Ow.
This is gonna sting.
There we go. And look at that, we got a superconductor. Very nice. Now, if we are fast enough, we should be able to preemptive this guy. Which we were. Alright, so now that he is staggered, let's go ahead and go into dual cast. And there we go. And he was guarding a guardian amulet. And then we're running up this way. We have a save sphere and the destination marker up there. But before we do that, we have another treasure sphere here with some enemies. Let's see, can I get a blitz on any of these? Negative. Okay, fine. Alright, and then once we take these guys out, for doing so, we are awarded 640 CP. Now, I bring that up because while we technically don't need it right now, if we were to run all the way back here to not this treasure chest right here, but the one before that. So down here, make a turn, make a turn. We could avoid that guy for now, touch this back wall, then run all the way back up. You will see that the Orion has respawned right there. You could farm him for superconductors if you want. But more importantly, these 5 little Metroids have also respawned. Let me see if I can't... And that didn't really do what I wanted to do, but it's alright. Yeah, so just by running down a couple of areas and touching a wall, you are able to get an easy 640 CP every minute or two. Now, that being said, like I said, I don't need to do that right now. We are fully capped out on our Crystarium for right now. And with us being able to cap out our Crystarium right now, that is a pretty good indication that when we go back to the rest of the party, they will also be able to cap out their Crystarium. I like being ahead of the Crystarium. I don't really ever like not being able to cap out whenever I get my my expansion. And things are going to be getting very expensive very fast. So that being said, I am going to do some off-screen farming for CP. I'm going to get somewhere between 50 and 100,000 CP just to kind of future-proof myself. Because this is honestly like the best area in the game, at least in the early game. For you to farm CP. Like I was saying, we can also fight that guy for possible superconductors. And something else that I almost always end up doing is I will also run down here, fight those guys, fight them, and every once in a while I'll even fight the soldiers like up in the beginning, just because they have respawned at this point, and that is free CP and free materials. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to be doing off screen. Until next time, everybody, this is Famine52 signing out. I hope you enjoy your CP farm. And until we come back, peace.